Hey guys, welcome back. So the past couple of days have been beyond amazing as far as my hauls go. The stuff I have been finding at the bins this whole week has just been mind blowing. Um, I think if I grabbed everything from the last 3 days, or just the last 3 days, and I stacked it evenly on top of each other, I think that stack would be about, I'm not exaggerating, about that big of just clothes at the bins. That in total, I think I may have paid a grand total of somewhere around the $60 area, which is mind blowing because I believe I have of that huge stack of clothes from the last few days. I want to say I have at least maybe 3 or 4 items that are worth 60 on their own already, which means everything else would be profit. So I'm not going to show everything from the past few days. That would just be way too long. And I feel like if I break it into different videos, that'll just push my schedule for videos even further down, which means, like, for example, today's haul, you might not see until like Monday or Tuesday. I don't want that. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to show you my haul from today because I did go this morning. I'm going to show you that haul. Then I'm going to show you yesterday's haul. And that's really going to be about it. Maybe I'll do another video tomorrow about some highlights from the past few days because, like I said, it's just way too much to go through, and I don't want to break it down to multiple videos. It would just slow me down even more, put me more behind schedule. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you what I found today and yesterday. And actually, my girl went with me yesterday, so she found some good stuff. As usual, she found better stuff than I did. So with that, so let's just get into it. All right. So the first thing I found today, of course, which I actually have sold this before, a Vineyard Vines football themed shirt. I sold one of these. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I sold it. Now this is it looks like a women's large, not a men's large for sure, because this, and I think it may have shrunk even. And there is like a little spots on the shoulder. I don't know if you see it or not, but I can't remember. I think I sold it for 18. I think, but for a smaller shirt, maybe just 15. But like I said, for the bins, hands down, no problem. I'll absolutely take that. Next up, I found these shorts right here from Pelagic. I've never sold Pelagic shorts, so that's gonna be fun. I've only ever sold their shirts, and those sell within like 2 or 3 days. So pants will be very interesting to see how fast those sell. Moving on, another of course, Vineyard Vines long sleeve polo. Size X, medium, yeah, size medium. I don't believe there's any embroiderments, so that's always nice. It's much easier to sell stuff like this when there's no like company logo on it or anything. But realistically, just based off what it is, the collar is not the strongest, but it's okay. I want to say between 15. I'll probably sell it for 13. To be honest, I'll probably sell it for 13 all day, every day. Oddly enough, this right here, all right, it is a turtle. Whoa, it is a turtleneck. It is cashmere. Okay, and it is from. I believe this is the one that's from. Yeah, it's from J. Crew. I just sold one of these. Also, I sold one of these like I want to say 2 days ago. J. Crew cashmere. I think I let that one go for 20, 25 something. I can't even remember. But that right there is an easy 20, 25 right there. Once again, moving on. I also have sold one of these recently. Just a plain North Face shirt, a men's medium. So it's nothing special. It's just a T-shirt, so probably just $10, and I'll be happy for that, seeing as I got it from the bins. Next up is another cashmere. From what I can tell, if it's a brand that's not that popular, this one is just cashmere by Forte. I believe I did look it up in the store. It's probably blurry, but in my experience, black and white cashmere, if it's not a big brand, black and white cashmere sell the fastest by far. If it's a good brand, J. Crew, whatever, Charter Club, etc., it doesn't matter the color. But if it's not a good brand, it better be a good color. Next up is this plain shirt, but it is Harley Davidson from Gainesville, Florida. So once again, maybe 10, 15, but I'll settle most likely for 13 to get it out of here. This was my first time finding something of this kind from this brand. It is just a simple full zip sweater from Duluth Trading. I've sold their shirts a ridiculous amount of times. I believe it was some work shirt, some really big thick work shirt I sold of theirs like 2 or 3 days ago. I sold that one for like I think 25, I think. So just a basic full zip, I probably would let that go for like maybe 20 or 15 in that area. Oh, however, the zipper, it's missing the little pull thing. So it does still work because when I found it, it was open. I closed it, I zipped it up, but I had to have my fingers inside and pull it straight up like that. So I'm going to mention that. And I know that's not the biggest deal because I did just sell a North Face with the exact same issue. like, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I sold it for like $20, even with the broken zipper. So that tells you everything about people's opinions on zippers. Plus, even if you're gonna fix it, it's relatively cheap, I would imagine, to fix it. This was nice. A very nice quarter zip, which is interesting. Shirt from, well, dang, it's probably a Huck. I've sold their shirts before as well. Huck and Sims are probably my two favorite, without a doubt, my two favorite fishing gear shirts to sell. Huck and Sims. This is a camo size, I want extra large quarter zip shirt. So normally I would say $20, but just because of the size and the design and the condition, from what I saw, no holes, no stains, no nothing. Just looks practically brand new. So I'm very interested. I did not do my research because there are some things I grab that I do not even have to do research. I just know it off just right away. It's gonna sell like this. I grabbed it, threw in the cart, did not do any comps or nothing. Just I knew that's gonna sell, so I'm excited to see how much that can go for. Now this one is very, very interesting. Okay, it's a small pair of shorts, but it's from the brand called Psycho Bunny. Now I've seen this brand before at the bins not that long ago, maybe a couple days ago, and I threw it to the side. I never heard of the brand, didn't even look interesting. I saw it again today, and I thought to myself, you know what? Let me just look the brand up, which I should have did the first time, and I was amazed. Not super well. This is relative eBay prices. I mean, not super expensive for their stuff, depending on what it is, of course, but it's in very high demand. Blue, I did not know that. I looked up the shorts. I believe there was like 150 active and like 300 sold at the time. I was just like, wow, that tells you how in demand that they are. So I grabbed them, and I'm kicking myself for throwing the other Psycho Bunny. I can't remember if it was a shirt or a pair of shorts, pants. I can't remember, but I should have grabbed it. I did not do any deep research. I don't even know what these would even go for. So, but for me, $10 and up, and I'm happy. And seeing as how much they're in demand, I don't see a problem getting that. What's this? Yeah, this was also today. A nice. I forgot the name of this design where it's got like the interior, um, on the inside like that. I just saw these two also not that long ago, but it is a pair of leggings from the one and only Lululemon. So I had some nice finds today, and it's just funny to me. I'll never understand why. When I first started the reselling, and as much as I wanted to find Lululemon, I could never find it anywhere I went. The only place, I'm finding it now is the bins. I would go. I actually never found. I can honestly say it right now. To this day, I've never found Lululemon inside a thrift store, Goodwill, Salvation Army, nowhere. I found it once at a flea market, and I found it a dozen of times at the bins. It is just crazy, and of course, it sells relatively fast. Cashmere shirt for men. It is a size large from Nordstrom Rack. I don't know. I know Nordstrom is obviously a very popular brand in store, so I'm curious to see what that will go for. I didn't even feel the need to look it up because, like I said, cashmere is always going to be in demand, assuming, of course, you price it right. Moving on, I think was this my last find? Yeah. Okay. So this was my last find of the day. A full zip. I believe this is women's. A women's small because it looks like a women's small. I don't think this is a men's small. Yeah, women's small for sure. Full zip hoodie from Harley Davidson. A very nice embroiderment. Actually, it's like diamonds. Not diamonds. I can't think of the word now. I can't think of the word, but it's these little buttons. Very nice condition, no stains. It definitely has a little bit of wear. You can tell they washed it because the color's fading a bit. But it's still, once again, $10. I'll be beyond happy. All right, guys. So that was today's haul. Now I'm going to jump into yesterday's haul. And my girl did participate with the second half of this haul. So we're going to go right into it. First thing I found were these little, very small leggings. However, they are from Athleta, extra small. I wouldn't be surprised if I could only get maybe 10 or 15. But of course, as usual, I'm not going to complain from the bins. Next up, actually, this is something that my girl found. The first thing that we found yesterday at the end was a pair of leggings from, of course, Lululemon. Just showing me out, man. Just if you've seen our other videos, man, she just every time we do our little battles, she just seems to always win. Like I'll find like 5 okay things, and she'll find that one just amazing thing. But I'm always happy to have her there help me look for stuff. This is a knit shirt. What size is this? Size extra small, also extra small. With the side cut on this. Oh no, sorry, no, not a side cut. It's actually it's a side zipper. Okay, never mind. But it is from Vince. I've sold this brand a couple of times, and they sell for decent money. And this is also in decent shape. It stretches and everything, so we'll see how that goes for. And the zipper on the side is a nice touch. This is a I forgot the name of this style, but it is a women's shirt or blouse, I should say, dress. I'm not sure, but it is from Vineyard Vines. It is a large, and I can't remember the name of this. I mean, obviously it looks floral, the design, but I think it's called. I can't remember. I'm, oh man, my mind is blanking so hard right now. But yeah. So this right here, once again, I have no idea. I sold something vaguely similar, vaguely, not the same material, but the same somewhat design. Sold that I think for like 15. So if I can get 15 for that, I'll be absolutely happy. This was also one of my girls' finds, just blowing me away, man. Now this is a very interesting piece. First, the brand is amazing because why wouldn't it be when she finds it? It's Burberry, but I've never seen a shirt. It's almost like a jacket, like it's a soft shell, but it's so stiff. Number one, and more oddly enough, the collar, if you can see, hold on, let me try and show you. The collar is has like a belt style to it. It's got like a belt to make the close the collar, which I've never seen that before. I'm gonna have to do some research on this to see what this is. I don't even know what to call it. It's out. It almost comes out like a blazer, almost, because it's got like this flap in the back, you know, where it opens, like a blazer would. So I don't know. Like, this is women's, men's. If it's a blazer, is it a jacket? I just don't know. But of course, my girl finds all the good brands, which just means I need to take her with me more often. Let's see. What's the next thing I found? Yeah, these right here. These almost come off as like maternity pants, almost, right? But the only reason I picked them up was because I saw that nice little logo for Lululemon. And I was like, okay. And from what I can tell, all of my Lululemon pieces, I have not, as of now, I have not sold anything Lululemon under $20. That is a fact. So as of right now, whenever I find Lululemon, as of now, I tell myself that's $20 or higher. Because as of now, I just have not found anything anyways, and I don't want to jinx myself. I haven't found anything that's less than $20 for Lululemon. And speaking of Lululemon, I found another one, a pair of leggings. Well, not a pair, but just the leggings. So yesterday, we were finding Lululemon like crazy, and that's my point. You know, I've been wanting to find when I first started reselling. That's one of the brands that was at the top of my list. Like, I really want to find this brand. Couldn't find it for nothing. I go to the bins. I find it damn near every day. This was a nice find right here. A North Face pink soft shell outside, and this is a size women's medium. A women's medium North Face soft shell. I have once again sold one. I actually haven't found one of these in a long, long time. The last time I found one was like a white beige one, and that one sold. I think it was 25. I sold it for. So a pink one, I'm curious to see what that would sell for. But of course, selling winter clothes now is, I feel like I'm on a time clock because we're slowly getting away from the winter. So every time I tell myself I'm gonna stop buying sweaters and jackets, and then of course I find nice stuff like that, I just can't leave it behind. I just can't. Now this was interesting. Yesterday I found a huge, just like within a span of 5 minutes, a whole array of just Vineyard Vines, and they were all size extra large, and they were all t-shirts. So I think to make it easier, I'm not gonna sell them all individually. Instead, I think I'm gonna try to sell them all as a lot, because like I said, they are all the same size. Here's another one. It's the American flag in footballs, so that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Size extra large, except this is a long sleeve, and I think that would gain um, more interest. Not only because they're all different size. I mean, not different sizes. They're all different logos, but they're all different style of shirts as well. One's a short sleeve, one's a long sleeve, so on and so forth. This one kind of blew me away. This was one of my first finds yesterday. It almost looks like a compression shirt, but this design, I don't know if you can see it because of the light, but there's like a little horseshoe looking thing. I'm assuming it's the logo, which I think it is, but it is from Lululemon. And I feel like I jinxed myself because this little shirt here, I might have to sell less than 20 because it seems that there is a company logo or some kind of a logo on the side, and I feel like that's not part of the Lululemon shirt. So this one I might have to sell for less than 20, but we'll see. Maybe for all I know, this shirt's more valuable than I think it is. So very interesting find. We'll see how that one goes. Next up here is a simple shirt, simple t-shirt, but it is from Salt Life. I've sold plenty of their stuff before too. Um, Interesting design, simple. This one, once again, just because of what it is, probably just $10 probably, and I'm happy for it. Next up is a women's extra large Vineyard Vines, which I feel like I'm going to put this in a lot because the other ones, because those are all t-shirts, this is a polo, but it is Vineyard Vines. It is the same size. The only problem is I know this is women's because of the tag. I know this is a women's. I don't know if the other one are women's. Those look pretty big even for an extra large, because compared to this one, the other ones are way bigger than this extra large. So I feel like this is a completely different person. Because whoever donated these Vineyard Vine shirts, speaking of which, you see what I'm saying? Extra large t-shirt. I think so, right? Yep, extra large t-shirt. So I'm not sure. Well, obviously I'm sure whoever donated this came from the same person. It's just that polo shirt. I'm not sure if that came from the same person or not. Like I said, Vineyard Vines, man, a whole bunch of shirts. So like I said, I'm gonna lock these up. And we'll see what I can get for them. I'm not even sure what I'm priced at because it's about I think 5 total, like 5 t-shirts and that polo shirt. So we'll see. We will see. What is this? I think I know what this is. This one I did not think it was gonna be what it was. If it is, but I think it is. Is it? Let me see. Yep. These really big pants right here. Okay, really big pants. All right, and very loose at the top too, and it's got a drawstring, right? And then when I look down, just for curiosity's sakes, I looked down and I saw. I think you guys already know what I'm going to show you. A very very big logo of Lululemon, and I was just like, wow. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do some research on these pants right here and see what they go for. All right. And the last thing I found, which is a very nice thing, which I also just mentioned, I should probably stop buying winter stuff, but I just can't seem to leave this kind of stuff behind. It is a very heavy North Face full zip jacket. I believe it was a men's. It is a men's extra large, blue and black, a very good color combination. So I want to say between 25 and 30, but once again, because we're we're getting out of the winter, I might have to just bite the bullet and just accept 20 for this. But getting at the bins and settling for 20 is, not the worst thing, of course. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry, I forgot. I got one more thing right here. I forgot to get it. No, I'm sorry. I got 3 more things, but they're being washed right now. So I'll just tell you what they are. This shirt right here, I really thought was a Robert Graham because it's got the exact same design and everything, but it's actually a Visconti black diamond pattern. This is very similar to the Psycho Bunny. I saw it, didn't think much of it, thought it was like, oh, it's a Robert Graham ripoff. Nobody wants these. I did my research. They're in decent demand, not as high as Robert Graham, but they sell for between 20 and 25. So I saw this, good condition, no holes, no, there were stains on the cuffs a little bit, but even so, if I can get 15 out of this, just to get rid of it, I'll be happy. Now the other things that are being washed, the 2 things, I'm sorry, because the third one was from in a previous video. The 2 things I found was a Huck shirt and a Pelagic shirt. And I just mentioned, actually, I think I just showed you some Huck and Pelagic stuff. So I got some more of that being washed. So, guys, that was yesterday and today. And I'm looking at the pile from the 2 days before. My God, it's a lot of stuff. And I can't wait to get it listed so I can get out of here and get the money back in the pocket and go back. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Tomorrow, I am once again going to go out on Sunday. See if I can find some good stuff out there and do a video on that because I really don't want to get behind on these videos again. So guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think.